What is going on, my dudes? Tystra here, back again with another Genshin Impact video. And as always, if you haven't done it already, please hit that like and subscribe down below. Hit that notification bell to be notified when a new video from me comes out. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this because I forgot to do this yesterday. I really wanted to do it yesterday, but I had some stuff that came up. But we're going to be talking about Genshin 2.1. And if I stumble a little bit, guys, it's because I'm just winging it. We're going to get this done, and we're going to honestly just, go over this step by step, keep it a little brief, and then I'm going to be doing also first impression stuff about some of the other things. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, obviously, Genshin Impact 2.1 release date is going to be September 1st, which means that we're going to be getting a whole slew of new stuff. And honestly, this update for basically the 1 year anniversary is going to be, in my opinion, one of the biggest updates out there because it's going to be a staple of what's to come for the yearly updates. So fantastic news that we're getting obviously stuff for the 1 year update. So we're gonna go only talk a little bit about the characters. We are gonna talk also about their banners. So Raiden Shogun will be the first 5-star in Genshin Impact 2.1, which honestly I am a little bit surprised because I had my bets on Kokomi, but hey, I'm not complaining. Get the Bulbasaur a little bit, quicker. And then here's a little bit of an image for you guys right here. Look at her. Look at her, just so happy she's pulling out that sword. Also, along with her is going to be Sada Kojo. Let me go ahead and get this real quick. Look at that. Look at Sada right there. It's a little bit distorted, but you get it. But yeah, they're going to be the first banner coming out for Genshin Impact 2.1. I already kind of knew this, and I talked about it a little bit in my video talking about the new characters with Sada, Ball, Kokomi, and Aloy, who's coming as the crossover. But I did not know if this was going to be the first banner or if it was going to be Monsieur Kokomi or Madame Kokomi. Sorry. But Kokomi is going to be the next banner after that. And of course, we already know about the new character, the free 5-star for everybody on PlayStation 4, Aloy. Now, for people who don't know, Aloy is going to be the free character that you get from PS4 or PS4 and PS5. So PlayStation users in 2.1, you're going to be getting it in your mailbox so long as you've hit, I think, Adventure rank 20. I'll be doing a video on top of that to talk about like how to get her and what you got to do. And don't fret, PC mobile players, you will be getting Aloy as well. You don't have to own a PS4 just to be able to use her, and I'll go over that a little bit on top of the other information. So, but yes, this is these are the characters that obviously are coming in 2.1. We went over this. I'm excited. Definitely hoping for some awesome stuff. Now, outside of characters, we're getting the quests for the omnipresence over mortals, and there's a lot of stuff that got revealed during this stream. That was phenomenal. I'm not gonna talk about it all because I feel like I can't I can't honestly give enough praise to this because the storytelling in Genshin Impact is phenomenal. But as you could read right here, Scaramouche comes back, which is something that a lot of Genshin Impact players have been asking for. We want more of him. He is a fantastic character, and I can't wait to see. And then we also get the return of Signora, which we're going to be talking about here in a little bit. So, will there be new Inazuma Islands? And by the way, shout out to PC Gamer for the article. This is helping me kind of structure everything, so shout out to them. There's going to be 2 more islands. There's Watatsumi Island, which is blanketed in a dense, colorful forest. And then also we have Seirei Island, which is the island that we saw at the beginning of Genshin Impact 2.0. When we would go over there and you saw the spiraling electro abyss. That is basically that island, and I can't wait to visit there because it looks super cool. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Again, that just expresses that we're getting the 2 more islands, so I would definitely tell you guys as a Genshin Impact player to get ready for those. So 100% your other islands, get that all done, so that way you can spend all your time on the new islands. Genshin Impact 2.1 weapons, and I really want to get into this because this made me laugh so hard while I was at work. I almost threw up the water I was drinking. So, we're obviously getting a new pole arm with the engulfing lightning with the Raiden Shogun. We are getting also, I believe, with that a bow. Um, it's a different bow, but I digress. The Predator bow is coming with Aloy as a free uh, weapon, so definitely happy about that. The catch I did not exactly see where that was, but hey, I think that's going to be like the trident looking pole, and I think that's going to look cool. Everlasting Moonglow is going to be Kokomi's 5-star catalyst that, everyone's going to go for. And in my opinion, the best one is going to be the Luxurious Sea Lord, which is a fish. You may look at this image and be like, that's not real. It's real. We are getting a giant fish as a claymore. And I think this is obviously the start of the first joke weapon, but I don't really think it's too much of a joke because if this is exactly what it's going to be, this is not too bad. Attack percentage as its main or as not its main skill, but the one that's going to rank up as well. We get the base attack, and then Oceanic Victory increases elemental burst damage by 12%. When elemental burst hits opponents, there's a 100% chance of summoning a Titanic tuna that charges and deals 100% attack as an AoE. As AoE damage, this effect can occur once every 15 seconds. That if that is actually real, like the effect, because the sword is real, the effect I don't know, but if that is real, that's gonna be extremely hilarious. I can't wait. Um, I'm gonna put that on Sayu. I'm gonna put it for Diluc, and I'm gonna make him less serious. It's gonna be fun times, guys. And then we're gonna talk about a little bit of the events that are coming. We have the Moon Chase Festival, which is the big one. Working alongside Zhongling and Ketching to cook dishes, discover origins of the famous food event. There will be 2 event games from this, and they were talking about Mysterious Chess, Moon Chase charms for rewards, and that's how we're gonna get the Fish Claymore. So that's gonna be a fun event. That's gonna be starting right on 2.1. So we have a lot of stuff that we're gonna be doing right on 2.1. They talked about the Hayukinen Iki, which is a tag team fighting tournament. So I was looking at that, and from what it looks like, it's basically like a relay race. You have 6 teams of 2 from either your characters or the characters that they'll give you to use, and you have to battle teams throughout there. All your overall time is based on how quickly you could clear those teams with each set of people. So I'm excited for that. I think that's a wonderful idea, and I think that's really cool. And it tells Genshin players that don't just rely on like 2, 3, 4 characters. Make multiple characters, which is what I pride myself in doing. By the way, um, Hu Tao guide on how to build her is coming out probably here in the next 2 days. So, um, and then of course we got the fishing event, which is gonna be something we go into here in this next little, or not in the next section, but basically, it's so weird to think about. Basically, you get a fishing rod, and you have to track and catch what's called the lunar leviathan. Um, so that's gonna be a fun one. Bosses. Now, as you can see with this image right here, that is Signora. That is her second form, because now she will be a weekly boss fight. That is awesome. I love it. I didn't think that she would be a character that we have on our team, so I'm really glad to see that she is going to be a weekly boss fight. Another thing, too, that I'm extremely happy about, Hydro Hypostasis. I love the hypostasis. I don't know what it is about those bosses, but they're so much fun in my opinion. They have the different mechanics, um, and I love them. I hated the pyro hypostasis at first, but that's only because I didn't know how to react to it, and now I love them. So I can't wait for this hydro hypostasis. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Electro Oceanid. I'm not an Oceanid fan, obviously, but hey, more bosses, more bosses. And then, of course, Signora, the second Fatui Harbinger to be brought in as a weekly boss. And she is going to be Cryo at first and then Pyro as her second form. The gameplay was phenomenal. I can't wait till this comes out. All right, second to last thing. Obviously, we're talking about fishing. And I think this is cool because I didn't think we were going to get something like this, but again, it shows that Genshin is, or MiHoYo is more than willing to bring new stuff to the mix, and I hope that we continue to get more stuff, like in general, which I'm pretty sure it's not really a needing hope at this point, but yeah, we're gonna be able to fish. Basically, you get your bait. You could fish and get certain fish to turn in for like certain stuff. Now, what that stuff is, we don't know yet, but I'm guessing like heroes wits, uh, essential materials, uh, maybe a crown. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that we're gonna be able to turn that stuff in. Now, for people who are wondering, well, is this only a part of the Lunar Realm fishing event? No, this is the Lunar Realm fishing event is happening, but fishing is permanent. We're also going to be getting a new thing in the Serenity Teapot where it's this little grove and you could put fish and level them up. Now, I didn't get entirely what leveling up and raising those pet fish is going to do, but I'm pretty sure it's going to have some sort of good effect on your accounts. Now, one thing that I didn't pull up here that I just got reminded of, and I think is a very important point to talk about. For people in the Serenity Teapot who want to build their realms to look really, really cool. So you notice how when you try to, like, let's say you're building a fence around an area to make it look like it's closed off from, certain things. You have to use multiple fences. And if you use multiple fences, you're bumping up your basically how many you can use. Now, apparently, from what they're doing is that if you use one fence and then you craft another one and place it, they're no cost to your realm. So you can put as many fences as you want, and it's not going to be a cost to your realm, so long as it fits within that space. So I think that's cool. I might have gotten that wrong a little bit, but that's how I took it. If I am wrong when I do when I do like my little thing for the Serenity Teapot when 2.1 comes out, I will admit I'm wrong. Obviously, you guys know that I am not a person to shame away from being wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So one last thing, guys, and I think for whales, this is the biggest thing. Now, shout out obviously to the MiHoYo site, but for you whales, just like me, who buy top ups and only get a minimal amount of the bonus, we are getting a reset, which means that when you buy the $100 pack, you will get double in 2.1, which means Ball is coming home for less than $250 to $300 for me. But that does mean that we are going to be getting that reset, and I'm super excited for that. I think that's a wonderful thing for them to do, especially since it's the 1-year anniversary. Kudos to MiHoYo for doing that. They didn't have to, but they did, and that shows you how good of a company, in my personal opinion, that MiHoYo is. So, but that's going to do it for today, guys. We're going to be doing some first impressions on all 4 of the characters from the stream during this week. I want to release these and get you guys this content because I think that you guys might like what you see. What do you guys think? Are you excited for the anniversary? Are you excited for the top up 2.1, the bosses? What exactly has you happy-go-lucky in this world of Genshin Impact? So, without any further delay, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Thank you guys so much for giving me the opportunity to entertain you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Let me know what you guys want to see from me next time. And as always, guys, please stay safe. Love you guys to death, and we'll talk to you guys in the next video.